Alright, let's do this quickly because I would like to get to some homework. Or not homework, I just want to get ahead in calculus and hermeneutics just in case. Just in case. It's senior year. So, I actually added this feature to the Archie engine via Viatorum, where you just press enter. You can type something and press enter, it'll save it, which is pretty neat. And then also the other day, I believe in the video I showed it, I added the render sorter to the engine because I guess I had forgotten to add that to Archie2 or I don't even know how to pronounce my own projects at this point. They're all like Latin. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That might make me seem full of myself. Just so many Latin Latin names. Anyways, in the actual engine, this is all engine stuff. So in the UI, if I go down to GUI text field, right here. Oh, I already had it open. So, what did I change? What did I change? Well, first of all, this isn't even code at that point. It works, but like you can't read it. It's not code. It's just letters all jumbled together. So let's fix that. I'm not sure why I coded it that way. So let's do this, that, string text perfect, and I'd like to do that. Wonderful. And one of these days I might just go through my entire game engine and fix the indenting. Like that, and that's all I'll do. Oh man, quadruple nest. That sucks. I should fix that. I'll do that some other time. Anyways, so what was I gonna fix here? Right. Making sure you can actually. Okay, so right here, we're gonna add a filter. e.get keycode does not equal to key event dot enter. So if it's not key event dot enter, then actually what I can do to make this simpler, just do else if. That way I don't have a redundant condition. e.get key code equals to enter. Then I can do on click, and then else if shift down, shift is down, perfect. Then on the on click method, I can add in an else if situation where I deselect the component. Okay, so in this case, yeah, that should work. It looks exactly the same. I don't want to test it. I don't have the time for that, but just as long as everything's the same, it should work. Okay, this part's not the same, but that was purposeful. And let's actually change this, make sure that this works. Run this, test. It does. Wonderful. Alright, so there, just fix the text field, and if I go to app window, or not app window, it should be in the scene manager actually. So, or scene class. The scene, is this an, yes, it is an abstract class. So let's go over to scenes. Where's that? Right here. Alright. And in the scene, what did I had a render sorter, right? So right here, private final comparator of game objects is the render sorter that I'm going to use to sort things by their z index, right? So it's going to layer different renderings purposefully. Equals to comparator dot comparing integer, and just do game objects, game object dot transform dot get z index. There we go. And now if I go over to the render method, render scene game objects. So if I go to, let's see, render scene, I did it right after the tick method. Yeah, the update method. So right here I can do game objects dot sort render sorter. Perfect. And actually, there we go, get game objects. Alright, perfect. Let's commit this. This is GUI text field enter to complete, and I'm not going to spend too long on these comments, and the render sorter. Commit and push. Wonderful. Close that. And now we're just left with this. Cool. Okay. So what's next? What's next? Oh, I know. So why don't we add an onClick method to the GUI text field? Or onClick. Like, so that we can pass in an action that occurs. So I believe we can do the onClick. It's an interface. Oh, clicker? Oh, click listener. Click listener. That's what it is. Clicker. We'll just call it the clicker. This dot clicker equals to clicker. And if we just do private click listener clicker, and that should work. And we actually want two methods because we don't always want a clicker, right? So in this case, it's going to be null, and we aren't going to have a clicker right here. And in this case, when it's null, yeah, okay. So let me take a look at the GUI button because I forgot how I did this. Add an override on click method. Not sure why I have this update method. Oh, do you need it? Oh, damn, I hate coupling. I'm gonna have to fix that some other time. Yeah. Wait, does this implement? Oh, it's an abstract class. Huh. Okay. Well, anyways, we have the clicker update. When do we invoke the clicker? Clicker.onClick. Oh, I see. So then right here, we can do clicker.onClick. If there we go. So now we should be able to do this. And actually it should only be when we and selected is equal to true. So let's do this. Not selected. So it only calls the clicker when you've finished, when you like deselect the text fields essentially. So let's close this and go to our, where did I put it? Yeah, oh, simulation menu, perfect. Okay, so let's add a click listener right here. Just do a tiny little lambda statement. Let's test this. Perfect. Okay, it works. Alright. Yeah, I'm forgetting that you guys can't really see what I'm typing because the font is small and YouTube doesn't allow above 1080p anymore unless you have premium. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to keep it this way. I can't really, I don't like it when it's that big. It's just annoying. Anyways. Okay, fix the GUI menu. Okay, I've gone on a tangent with this project. I always wind up doing this. I like try to make it as perfect as possible, but it just takes too much time. I shouldn't do that. Anyways, so the clicker, the GUI text field, what I actually want this one to do is maybe, oh right, app window dot UPS cap equals to integer dot value of the, what is it? Oh right, this dot, nope, that's this class. I don't really have a good way to get, okay, get GUI components. Oh no, damn, how do I do this? How should I do this? Okay, I know. I'm gonna have to store all the settings inside of some class variables. So let's do private string or private int configured UPS equals to app window dot UPS cap, private int configured TPS, sorry, not TPS, FPS equals to app window dot FPS cap. And then, sorry for the jumping around, I can do wait. Oh, right. Name. And the name can be TPS. Wait, GUI text field. I could have sworn, oh man. this text field system really lacks it lacks features. So instead of a name, just a name, we're gonna have a default text. Sorry, that was snake case. Vector 2i position, vector 2i scale, font, and a color array. Alright, super. Name, position, scale, and alright, and then I have a clicker right here. And then right here, we can just do clicker. Make one without a clicker. Alright, but we're going to be using this one. And in both of these, the default text. Alright, so now private string factor rename to name. Alright. Wait, I had a conflict? Oh. Okay. In this case, the text is equal to the default text. Okay, so what we do is we do the if we don't enter in a default text, then we're going to enter in, if we don't enter in a default text, the default text is going to be the name. And then the text is going to be the default text. Right? Because there's nothing in it. And same thing here. So this dot default text equals to the name. And we can just do equals to default text. I believe we have some other stuff to change to default text equals to. In this case, it is default text. And we can do default text right here. Perfect. And same thing here. This dot default text equals to default text. Set this to the default text, and let's see, if the current text equals to nothing, or actually, no, this should be, okay, we don't actually need this. There we go. That's better. That's not better. What? Okay, GUI default icon. Oh, I didn't enter a name. So if I enter in test, the default text, yes, it's text. Do that. Cool. Perfect. Okay. But I do not just want a name, I want a default text as well, which is going to be 30. So now, that is not correct. Default text 30. Default text equals to default text. Text. Current text equals to default text. There we go. Test or random text. Cool. And it sets its default to 30. Wonderful. Okay, so that works. Which now means now that means I can actually retrieve from the GUI layer get GUI components through the name, which will be test, and the name won't change ever. So actually, if I go over here, the name, final string, oh wait, oh, I see. The name was different. The name was part of the abstract class of the GUI component, and so that didn't matter. Actually, no, it did. Well, not really. Wait, what do I do with, whoops, what do I do with the name? Oh, I just pass it through. Okay, well, that's so useful, because I now have separated the name of the component from the default text, which is fine. That's fine by me. Okay. .get component called, we can call this UPS cap dot okay, I can just do this. Assert it's null, whatever. Okay, let's test this out. So if we look in the console, you can see when I press enter, it displays nothing. Oh, well, it displays. Okay. Okay, so yeah, no, that works. That works. Although I'd like the default text when it displays it. It can be retrieved from the text. That would be much easier for me. So then current text equals to what if I do text equals to default text? Oh, wait a minute. I can just do .get selected components. displays 30, 30, 40. Cool. Okay, it works. Now that I've fiddled with... God, I wasted so much time fiddling with the GUI text field thing when I should have been working on Viatorum. Man, okay. Give me a sec. I'm gonna implement this into Arki2 because I quite like this feature. Makes it so much better. GUI text field. And honestly, I can just copy all this. What do you want? You want to be final? Fine, be final. Default text final. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. I think that worked. Ah! Yeah, I'm too lazy to honestly do a further comment. Cool. Let's do this. Text field stuff is all done. Okay, that's a bug. I'm just pressing the delete button. I'm not gonna fix it because I actually should. Oh man. Oh man, actually I do need to fix that because then I can't do a custom FPS. Where was that? That was in the GUI text field class. It's because I set the text to the default text every time it equals to. So let's remove this. Current text equals to default text, and in the get text, if this dot text, okay, so let me expand this. Return this dot text equals to, or text dot equals to an empty, empty string. Then, so if it's not equal to empty string, then we're just going to return text. Otherwise, we will return the default text. That should have fixed it. So if I do 30, oh, I'm not printing it anymore. Sout GUI layer dot get selected component dot get text. Yep, that says 30. If I put in 40, perfect, 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 perfect. Cool. Okay, now it works properly, and now I would like to put it in Arquito. Oh man, that's not even the right class. It's in the GUI text field class, so let's do this. There we go. Fixed text field default string bug. Yeah, that's good enough. What do you mean? Oh, right here. Alright. Let's close out of this. Okay, GUI system is all fixed. I cannot get any more distracted. Please. Okay, so right here, we should all be smooth sailing now. That sentence made no sense. But clicker, and we will do what happened to my mouse. Oh, there we go. Now what? Well, now we don't need this. Configure, yeah, we don't need that. Now we can just do over here app window dot upscap equals to GUI layer dot get selected component dot get text. Do that. GUI text field. And oh, I see. Integer dot parse int. There we go. Kind of. What's going on? There we go. Okay. So now that that is done, actually, let's abstract this out of the parentheses. Do UPS text, UPS field text. If UPS field text dot equals to if that equals to a non-number, is there a method for that? I don't believe so. So if integer dot is okay, so I'm expecting this to throw, whoops, okay, not that error. I'm expecting this statement, this if statement, to throw an error when I type in something like this. There we go. And now I can see what number format exception. Honestly, I'd rather not have a conditional hinge on an exception, so on catching an exception, I'd rather just, okay, check if string is an integer. Is digit. Oh wait, that's Python. Java. Yeah, so this is what I was going to do, but I do not think that's... Okay, is integer... That is a lot of logic to avoid doing a try-catch statement. Like, yeah, no, it makes more sense just readability-wise and length-wise just to do a try-catch statement. Alright, I'll just do that. Try catch. And technically, we are catching an exception. We're catching the exception when the person who is using the program accidentally puts in a non-integer. So E, or no, number except format exception. Yeah, E. So try UPS field text equals 2, or what am I doing? Wait, how many layers of nested code do I have? 1. Okay, not a terrible amount. Okay, try. Oh wait, I don't know why this if statement is here. There we go. So we're gonna try doing app.parse and UPS text field. If we catch it, then we will do. Actually, let's do a set text. Public string set text to where am I going? GUI text field. Nope. 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 Simulation menu. Sorry. Then we can do. Well. If we do that, then we do GUI layer.get. So. And then GUI.get selected component dot set text to 30. So now I should be able to type in 50, but if I type in letters, it changes it back to 30. Wonderful. Okay. Text fields done. Text fields are done. Why did it take that long? Or actually, well, I did the UPS tap. Wait, so now, theoretically, if I do that did not change anything. Oh. When I changed... Oh, man. What happens if I change this variable during runtime? Or actually, well, okay, that obviously I'm not going to leave it like that, but what happens when I do this? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Private that, and over here, set UPS during runtime. And then what just happened? Sorry. Set UPS cap during runtime. UPS cap equals to UPS cap. Time per update equals to time per render. Also, what am I doing? This should be a double, not an integer. Wait, no, it shouldn't. I'm stupid. You can't have half a frame. That doesn't make sense. Okay. Let's pray this works. So now if I do app window dot set UPS cap during runtime, and I set it to integer dot parse int UPS field, text field. And actually, let's do this. That way we can throw away. $40. Holy crap, it worked. No way that worked. Okay, wait. So that actually worked. I did not think that would work. Okay. Actually, well, now I think about it, I don't know why it wouldn't work. But now we can actively change the UPS and FPS, which can slow down and speed up the simulation, which is great. Perfect. Okay.